Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about my favorite products of 2014, and I tried to narrow this down to my 14 favorite products, but I had a couple too many. I think I have a little bit over 20 products. Most of them are beauty. I have a couple, I only have one fashion related thing, and then a couple of random things, but yeah, so I will just go ahead and get into this so this video isn't too long. So I guess I'll start with beauty because that is probably what most of you want to see. And if you watched my 2013 favorites, a lot of these products have actually changed. I thought when I was going through what I would be showing in this video, I would have a lot of the same products, but I think I only have 3 or 4 of the same products, so I think I'll do those first. The ones that I can remember are the same anyway, to just kind of get those out of the way. My first favorite of 2014 was the Naked 2. I have so many palettes, and while I do enjoy using them and switching them up, I just always come back to this palette. This is my favorite palette. If you don't have any of the Naked palettes and are considering getting one, I would definitely recommend this one. It's just such a nice variety of colors. I feel like you can do a dark smoky eye, you can do like a champagne neutral eye, you can do a gold, you can basically do anything. I absolutely love this palette, and this was my favorite palette of 2014. Then my favorite blush of 2014, and I was going to do the ones that I mentioned last year. Okay, I'll just go ahead and do them in no particular order, but like I said, a couple of them are the same. My favorite blush of 2014 was the MAC blush in Immortal Flower. I can't remember if I mentioned this in a haul or not, but I got this at a CCO, a cosmetics company outlet. And I don't know if this will really show up. It's not really, but it's, excuse my nails by the way, I ran out of nail polish remover after taking off like 3 nails of nail polish. But this blush is matte. It is such a pretty color. It's showing up really weirdly because of the light, but it's like a peachy tone, but it's not at all like, it's not at all harsh, and you almost can't really tell you're wearing a blush. I never have really tried peachy blushes until this year. I was loving the Coralista. I love that it had a lot of shimmer to it. Usually I don't like shimmery blushes, but I loved that it just kind of gave your skin a nice glow. But this was definitely my favorite just because I feel like you can wear this even when you're wearing like minimal makeup and it looks like you're not wearing anything and just gives you like a healthy glow. Like I said, I never really thought peaches would show up as like a natural glow on my skin just because I thought red or pink tones would pull more of that natural like flushed look, but I absolutely adore this blush. And if you I don't think that it was limited edition, but if it is or if it's not, I would recommend it if you can find it. It's such a great blush and definitely worth the money because like I said, I've been using it for most of the year and I haven't even made a dent in it, so I love that. I'll talk about some brushes now. Like I said, I'm just going kind of randomly. This is a brush that I mentioned last year, but I don't think I will ever find a better foundation brush than this Sigma Angled Top Kabuki, the F84. Sorry, it is very dirty, but this brush is so amazing. It fits into like all the crevices of your face. You can go like under your eyes or anything. It's just such an amazing brush. It's so dense. Like I said, sorry, it's very dirty, but it's just so dense, and I feel like it doesn't like absorb the product like you would expect it to because it is so dense. It's such an amazing brush, and I got the set of 2. The one that came with it is a Sigma Round Top Kabuki, which I don't really use too often, but this is dirty and this one was clean, so I've been using this for the past couple of days, and I actually really like this. I love it for blending out my under eye concealer. So this one is my first favorite, but this one is a very close runner-up. I love this brush, and if they still do have this set, I would definitely recommend buying both because I think you get a little bit of a discount, and it's just nice to have 2 if you are washing one to do your makeup with. Another brush that I'm going to mention is a little bit on the expensive side. It's actually pretty expensive. I think it's one of the, if not the most expensive brush that I own. It's the IT Cosmetics. I'm not sure what this is called. I believe I've talked about this before and I didn't know the name of it, but it's like the dual-ended something brush. I purchased it at Ulta, and it is such an amazing brush. I could definitely see it being used for foundation and then this side for concealer. I've never tried it with foundation. It is pretty light, so I think it would blend pretty well. Not as dense as those, like I said, but I use it for contouring and I absolutely love it. I used to be kind of like scared of contouring. I don't know why. I never really contoured. I think I've spoken about that in a video too. I've never really contoured. I would just kind of bronze my face overall, but I think this brush is so easy to get in the hollows of your cheeks and just contour. It gives such a natural effect, but at the same time you can use a little bit more contour and just a little bit a little bit of a heavier hand and apply it and get a stronger contour. And then I use this side to contour it, to put a little bit of bronzer under my lip and contour my nose. And if you really want, I don't really use it ever to contour my cheeks or forehead, but if you wanted a strong contour, then I would definitely recommend that. So like I said, this brush is pretty pricey, but I think it's worth it. And I believe that the return policy with Ulta is like 30 days, maybe even 60 days. So if you want to try it out, and if you don't love it, I think you can bring it back. But I really have been loving this brush, and I'm so glad that I bought this. Not sure if I'll try out any of the other brushes, just like I said, because I do have some brushes that I love. I think I'm good on brushes, but if I ever wanted to splurge on myself, I would definitely try some more of this brand of brushes because I love this brush, and I'm sure that I would love the others. I'll go into lips now. My favorite lip liner of 2014 was the NYX lip liner in Mauve, number 831, which I'm sure you guys have heard a lot of people talk about. It just looks like this. It's like that typical Kylie Jenner color, but it's just such a nice lip liner. It's very dark and more mature. It's not very dark, let me take that back. It's like darker than what I used to wear as my favorite lip liner, which was, if I can find it, the NYX lip liner in Sand Pink, number 856. And this lip liner, the only reason I called it, it's on top, the only reason I called it my favorite lip liner is because it was honestly like the only lip liner that I had tried. But this lip liner is so nice because it is a little bit darker and more mature, like I said, and it's great for day or for night, but it's not at all like noticeable. It's not like if you wear this as a lip liner and don't have anything on top or just a gloss and no lip color, then you would notice it. I think it's such a nice lip color. It almost looks like my lips, but better, that type of thing. But it's just such a nice lip liner, and I love that it's so inexpensive. So I'll definitely be repurchasing this, and I would be surprised if I found a lip liner that I like better than this in 2015. My favorite lip color, this is one that is the same as last year, but I didn't want to like lie and say another lip product just so that I could change it up. This one, I have a couple of these. This is my very dirty one. Maybe I can find a cleaner one just so that it's not. Here's my like nicer one that hasn't been in my purse for a while. It's the color in Cream Cup, which is such a gorgeous neutral color. It's right there. It's so pretty. It's just great because I haven't been loving wearing lip glosses. I'm wearing a gloss today, and I have been trying out glosses just because I have so many and I want to use them up before they go bad. But I love this color because it's not matte. It's a satin, I want to say. It's a cream sheen. But it's just such a great color. You don't even need a gloss, even without a lip liner. I just love this lip color, and if you are in the market for a nudish pink lipstick, then I would definitely recommend picking this up from MAC because it is such a gorgeous color. And I love the MAC lipsticks overall, just because they're a nice price point. Like, they're a nicer quality lipstick, but you're not going to pay like $30 like you would for some at Sephora. I think they're $16, and I think that's a pretty good price point for a nicer lipstick than a drugstore lipstick. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that color. And if that is a little bit too light or too dark, then you can definitely go in and talk to them and say, I like this color, I want something kind of similar, and they can recommend something a little bit different if your skin tone is a little bit different than mine, but you wanted to try a lip color similar to that. And then I'm going to talk about my last brush. This is the MAC 217. I can't remember if I mentioned this last year. Again, it's so dirty, but I just wanted to keep it dirty to show you guys that it is so used. I use this every single day that I wear eyeshadow. I kind of want to purchase another just because I've only had one for so long. I think it is such a nice brush. Sorry I keep saying this, but I might have said this last year as well, but if I could only have one eye brush, I would definitely have this because you can use it for your lid color, for your inner corner, for your highlight. Since I only have one, and it usually has dark color because I use it for my crease or outer V, I don't, but I just love this brush so much. It makes your eyeshadow application like seamless, like I've used, where is it? I have a couple of the e.l.f. brushes, these, blending eye brushes, and they're just so dense, and I feel like you can't get like a natural like effect. Like, it looks kind of harsh, and even if you blend it out with another brush, it's just not as seamless as this brush. So I think this is about this a couple years ago. I want to say like $23 or something, which is kind of expensive for an eye brush, but I think it is so worth it. I would definitely recommend this. Like I said, if you only want to splurge on one brush, then I would definitely splurge on this eye brush. I think it is so amazing, and I love this. As you can see, like, I've been using it so much, the numbers, even the name and number, are even like worn off. But I might be purchasing another one of those just because I love them so much, and would love to have another one just to kind of switch out my colors so I don't have to like wash it after I do like a brown smoky eye, so I can use black on it and so forth like that. Another favorite is an eyeshadow. It's the Stila Kitten shadow. I will swatch it. I was gonna say I don't want to open it because it is very crumbly, and I've heard a couple people say that. It has such insane pigmentation. Like, look at that color. It's so gorgeous. I wear it every day. I switched up my makeup a little bit today, of course, the one day I'm filming my like favorites, but I have worn it every day for the last, I can't even remember how long when I do my everyday look. Not every day, but almost every day, on top of the Maybelline Color Tattoo and Barely Branded, yes. And I think it is the most gorgeous shadow, like, combination. It's so vibrant. And I wish I could find a shadow that is like this but cheaper. I think this is $18, so it is a bit of a high-end product, but I've tried so many. I've even like googled like dupes and watched videos on dupes for this, and I have a couple of them, and I just don't think they compare. I've yet to find a shadow that compares to that shadow. I think it's so amazing, so I'll definitely be repurchasing that, and I love that. If you are looking for a shadow that is very like champagne and sparkly, it is very sparkly, but I love it, and you can't seem to find one, I would recommend trying this out, or at least swatching it at your Ulta or Sephora, because it's so pretty. Like, I just love it. I will kind of switch onto some face products now before I come back to more makeup. A favorite of mine this year have been the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. I've pretty much always used these, but I've never really thought to mention them. I love these so much. Maybe like 3 or 4 years ago I started using them, and before that I used cold cream, and I really don't like cold cream. I know a lot of people, a couple of my friends have used it at my house and like love it now, but I just really don't like it. I don't know why. It's just so thick, and I feel like it leaves my skin oily and just feeling gross. In my eyes, I feel like it doesn't take off my makeup, but I love these. They're so nice for travel, and I get a big pack of them at Costco, and they're really inexpensive, and I just think they're so nice. They take off all my makeup, and I love them. Another makeup remover that I've been loving, if I am wearing a lot of eye makeup, I will never use this on my face, but the Johnson's Baby Oil. I've seen a couple people use this, and actually my friend, when I was at her house, she was using this for her makeup remover, and I have very sensitive eyes, like very, very sensitive, and this has never really hurt my eyes, so I really like that, and it's a lot more inexpensive than makeup remover, and that can sometimes hurt my eyes when it gets into that. So I use the makeup remover towelettes every day, and I only use this maybe once a week or whenever I'm wearing a lot of makeup, but yeah, I love that. Then my favorite moisturizer has 100% been the Clean & Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. I don't believe that I've talked about this before, but this is about $5. I got it at Walmart, and it is so just incredibly like moisturizing. It's like a gel consistency, obviously, and it just feels so nice. I used to use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, which is so expensive. It has like a cucumber melon scent, so if you like that, then you would like this, but I used to use that moisturizer, and that moisturizer is very expensive, but I always just got it. I think I only bought it twice, because the second time I bought the like jumbo holiday bottle, and that lasted me a while, and I just thought I would never find something comparable to it for cheaper, or even like the same price. I haven't found anything comparable to it, but then I found this at Walmart, and I've been using it, and I love it so much. My sister uses it too, and she really likes it. I don't believe that it has any SPF in it, but it's very moisturizing and very inexpensive, so I will definitely be repurchasing this. I've actually already repurchased a bottle of it once. Yeah, I just really, really like this moisturizer, and if you are a fan of that and don't love the price of it, then I would definitely recommend trying out this. Another makeup favorite that I've been loving is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, which I don't even really have to talk about because I've talked about this so much, but this is a product that I hope they never discontinue, because I will always repurchase this. I've repurchased too many to count. Like, I love this product so much, and it's very inexpensive. As you can see, I'm almost done with this one, but it's so nice for brightening your under eyes, and like I mentioned in a video before, I sometimes even use it for blemishes, even though it is lighter because I am pretty pale, but yeah, I love that. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. Kind of an awkward name, but another favorite I've been loving is the Maybelline MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Don't know why I just showed you guys the lid. It's just like a natural base. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. It's really nice. I also got this at the CCO, and it's just a really nice base for your eyeshadow. It's not at all drying. Like, my skin has been pretty dry recently, and I tried to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and it was very drying. Like, it made my lid pretty dry, and I don't know, I just like touched under, but it made my lid pretty dry, and I just really didn't like that. But this is not at all drying. It's not at all like wet or anything, but it just is the perfect like balance between moisturizing and dry. It's just really nice, and it keeps my eyeshadow on all day long. If I'm ever not wearing eyeshadow, I don't have particularly veiny eyelids, but I don't really like going out with them like just natural if I'm gonna wear a little bit of makeup, and I used to just put concealer on, but on my eyelids if I'm just going out with like no makeup. But now I love using this. It is a little bit yellow tone, so yeah, I would definitely think about that, but this I've been loving and I've been using every day that I wear eyeshadow. Another favorite has been my Maybelline, why do I keep saying Maybelline? Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. I'll actually do these two together, and the They're Real Push-Up Mascara. I have never been one to splurge on either of these products. I typically stick to drugstore products. I know a lot of these products are high-end, but they aren't my favorites, but I typically enjoy drugstore products of almost everything. Like, even though like my blush and everything were high-end, I can always find a drugstore dupe that I love pretty much just as much, except for some of these because they are obviously my favorites, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I've always just used drugstore mascara and eyeliner. Pretty much I've tried everything drugstore except for eyeshadows. I always like to purchase high-end, but this I just purchased. This is a brand new one because I ran out of my other one, and I just love this. I did my wing with it today, and if you can see, it just gives you a perfect wing all the time. It takes like the guesswork out of getting a wing, because I know I used to get very frustrated when I would do like one perfect wing and then the other would be kind of like off, but this is just so easy. And if you are kind of skeptical about spending money, I would recommend buying a cheaper drugstore one and then doing the line with that, because sometimes this is kind of weird to do the line with, but I love this for wings. It's so nice. And sometimes if I am running out of it or just don't want to use this for the like actual liner, then I will do the liner with the Maybelline Line Stiletto and the wing with this. But I love this for wings. And if you wing out your eyeliner, then I think you would love that too. And this mascara, I just love it so much. I think I have pretty long lashes, so I don't really need an expensive mascara, but if I'm not splurging on a mascara, then I would definitely go for the CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara. But this mascara is just so amazing, and if you like high-end mascaras, then I would definitely recommend trying this. It's so amazing. I'll show you what the wand looks like, although I'm sure you guys have seen it so many times. It has like a little ball. Oh wow, that's not going in front. A little ball at the tip just for like separating your lashes, and I just really like that mascara, and I think it's a really nice deep black as well. Another favorite and kind of random favorite has been Bath & Body Works candles. I'm kind of jumping on the bandwagon. I bought some. This is Peach Bellini. This is probably my favorite like summer scent. My favorite winter scent is definitely Twisted Peppermint, but I have been loving candles so much recently. Until last year, I never really used candles. I got a couple at Bath & Body Works last year on Black Friday. I got this one and like 2 others or something. I never really used them, but I have bought so many candles in the past, like, I don't even know when, and I've just been loving candles in general. I found that Michaels has some really good candles. I got a sale on them. I think they were 4 for $10, and they are very big. Like, I want to say almost bigger than these, and they have some really good scents. So I would check out Michaels if you don't want to spend the money for the Bath & Body Works candles, but just candles in general have been a favorite of mine. And then another favorite has been my Clarisonic. This is the Mia 2, the Mia 2. I have been loving this. It says on the back, yeah, the Mia 2. I don't think it's too abrasive for everyday use. I don't use it every day. I only use it when I'm in the shower, so maybe like every other day. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite face wash, just because I've tried so many and I didn't want to say one that I like kind of loved, but that has been a favorite of mine, and I think although it is an investment, it's definitely worth it because it'll last a long time. It's just a really nice product. And I think that if you have a couple of like not so great face washes that you don't love, then it can just transform them because it just really cleans really deep into your skin. It's just a great product. Another favorite that is kind of similar to that is this Philips Sonicare toothbrush, which is kind of weird, but this is actually my mom's, which sounds really weird that I use it, but I actually bought this, and then my mom bought this, and we kind of like share them both. Obviously we use like different heads, like I switched my head on this, and then I bought a big pack of heads for her to use with this, but I know these are both expensive products, but I think that they are so worth it because this is like your gum health, your teeth health. I don't really know what I'm saying, but this is just a great product. I think it really cleans your teeth well, and it's a really good product. If you like this Clarisonic, then I would definitely recommend trying out this because that is a great product. I'll go for like a random product now. I only have 3 left. My only fashion favorite that I'm saying this year are my combat boots. These are my favorite shoes, my most worn shoes, as you can see. They're a little bit worn out, but I've just worn those so much this year. Those are from Steve Madden, and they're just the black combat boots. And then my second to last favorite is this curler from Bedhead. It is the 1 1/4 inch. I think it's called like a I just got recently at Ulta, so I almost didn't want to include it, but I have been curling my hair every day since. I have not straightened my hair once since I have gotten this, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend that this is my favorite curler, but curling my hair in general has been a favorite. And I love the way these curls look, so on that aspect of it, I would definitely say this is my favorite. The only thing I don't like is that they fall out so easily. My hair is not really that hard to curl. When I've used other curlers, and as long as I hairspray it, it can last for like 2 to 3 days, but like my hair I curled earlier today, and it's already kind of falling out. So I love, love, love these curls. I think they're such gorgeous curls, but it doesn't stay that long. So my favorite of this kind of like this represents curling. My hair is my favorite, but this curler is not necessarily my favorite. And my last favorite is this St. Moriz, I think that's how you say it, self-tanner, and I was almost not going to put this in because if you watch my Ulta haul, like I said about the curler, I just purchased this and I've only used it about 3 times, but I thought I had to put it in. It is such an amazing product. Like, I've never tried the Saint Tropez, but I've tried the like dupe from Walmart. It's like the compare to Saint Tropez. It looks like Saint Tropez, and that was about $8, and it just did not work well on me. I don't know why, but this I got in medium, and I've only used it, like I said, about 3 times, and it's like $13, and it's so good. Like, it's such a great product. I don't think I'll ever try the Saint Tropez. This is just such a great product. Like, I don't really know what else to say about it, but I have never really been one to self-tan, but if you are scared of self-tanning and don't want to spend too much on Saint Tropez, because I know that is very expensive, I would definitely recommend checking out this because it is such a great product and very inexpensive. So sorry about that long video, but that was my favorites of 2014, and I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys had a great 2014, and thank you so much for just watching my videos, and I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!